Hello and welcome to our first real podcast about dating. We are 25 and Chatty, and we're doing a season of 25 and Scared, and we're going to be discussing about the dating dilemmas during a pandemic. I'm Sophie.
And I'm James.
Still James. And yeah, so let's just jump right into it. So Happy New Year. We're obviously now in the 2021. I find that so weird to say. 2021.
Thank God for that, though.
I know, but you know, I still think we're still in the thickness of it all in London. You know, tier 4. There's all been this uproar about primary schools, about if they're going back or not.
There was no way it was going to be magically better, though, was it?
No, but I think everybody kind of had some hope that things were getting better, but it doesn't seem like things are getting better.
It will do, surely.
In time.
At some point.
Yeah. So I think, let's just jump right into it. So today's topic, just hit my headphones. Today's topic is about dating. And I think we wanted to discuss about dating, like difference between dating now and dating back then. And one of the main things, obviously now that we use a lot, would be dating apps. Like obviously there's Tinder, Hinge, Bumble. Any others? Puff, Plenty of Fish. Do people still use that?
Yeah. What happened to Hot or Not?
Hot or Not?
Do you not remember Hot or Not?
No.
Was it like the same time Tinder came out?
What do? You just say if they're hot or not?
Yeah, it was like swipe left if they're hot.
Oh my God,
right
this sounds a bit horrible. I guess maybe it's the same premise of Tinder, but actually saying if they're hot or not, it's just a bit more deep than saying I like you, I don't like you.
I go on and off. At one point I had all of them, and now I have none.
So what other ones are there?
Yeah, Plenty of Fish, Bumble.
I remember Plenty of Fish. That was like a back in the day thing. Yeah, Hinge. So James, are you on any dating sites?
Right now?
Single?
I'm single. Yeah. I'm not on any dating sites though.
Are you not? I thought you were on Hinge.
No, I'm not into it. I personally can't really connect with anyone online.
Yeah.
It's not really worth the time.
Were you on the dating sites before the pandemic? Have you ever been on them? Recently, I mean.
Yeah. At one point, like I said, at one point I had all of them.
Yeah.
And now I have none.
When was the last time you were on a dating site?
That's a normal guy thing to do, though, isn't it?
I think it's for everyone, really, isn't it? But when was the last time you were on a dating site?
Probably about 6 months ago, I deleted Tinder.
Okay. Do you have a preference? Which one's your favourite?
No, they're all bad. They're all pretty bad.
The thing is, though, I think they all offer different things. So, like you said, you can't really vibe with people. Like, have you ever met up with somebody on a dating site?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I would say that's the thing with me. I find, like, I think I'm on Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder. 3.
Right now.
Yeah, on all 3. You know, but the thing is, I download them. I'm into it for like a week, and then I'm like, well, what's the point? Like, I talk to people, I have conversation, and it's like, I know exactly how you said, like, I can't vibe with them. Like, I don't know what it is, like, unless I meet you in person, like, and then you talk to them for so long, and then you meet them, and it's like, yeah, I don't know, I just can't get on it.
All my dating face to face, man.
Yeah, I know, but this is the thing. It's not, you can't really do that now.
Exactly.
And it's like, I'm at that point where I want to meet somebody, so I'm kind of just sucking it up and trying it. But like anyone, I feel like I don't pretend to be somebody else, but like I'm quite awkward. And it's like, if I'm talking to someone over message, I have time to think about what I want to say. I can come across really cool and smooth. But in real life, no, I couldn't hold a conversation.
You know the social media thing where you think everyone's got a better life because you're scrolling through their Facebook page.
Yeah.
No one's going to put bad stuff about themselves on their social media.
Yeah.
It's the same with dating apps. You scrolling through and you're seeing all these people who you think are so much better than you, but they're not going to put bad stuff about themselves on a dating app, are they?
No, exactly. And that's what I mean. And I wouldn't say I'm very spiritual, but I'm very like auras. And it's like, I know when I meet somebody, like I promise you, like in the first 10 seconds, I can tell you, not if they're a good person or not, just like if I'm going to get on with them.
Uh,
Like,
when do you know if you're attracted to somebody?
well, see, that's the thing. Like, like the thing is, with my ex-boyfriend, I wouldn't say when I first met him, I was like, oh my goodness, he's amazing. Oh my God, like the love of my life, looking at his face. But I got to know him and I fell in, like, that's how I fell in love with him. And that's
And
never happened before because my previous boyfriend, I was so physically attracted to him, like physically. And I feel like that's kind of scary, I think, when you're so physically attracted to them. Like now, I don't think I could date somebody that I'm like, oh my God, they're so beautiful, because I wouldn't feel good enough.
really?
Yeah. I just feel like I don't really know, because like to me, a lot of my pictures have filters on.
Hmm.
You know, you can doctor how you look on social media.
So, if you're not the type of person to have that immediate physical attraction,
Well, no, I do. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody that on Tinder, it is all looks. Most people don't have anything in their bio, whereas Hinge is very much answering questions. A lot of the people that I've liked are their answers of their questions. Like this one guy, I saw his picture. Um, didn't really think that much about him, and then I saw on his thing about how he still got his GameCube, and I was like, I still have my GameCube. That's actually pretty sick. That's a conversation start. I think that's quite cool. And I
hipster
can't remember. Yeah.
having GameCube.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. This is what it's got down to now. Like, it's not because I've said, like, I don't know how I feel about dating apps. I get bored of them, but because this is my only way to meet someone, I'm trying to look for a deeper connection. And if that's him having a GameCube, then that's him having a GameCube.
Yeah.
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 And like a thing that with dating apps, like we said, like now they offer that when you're on, I know when you're on Tinder and you're talking to someone, it's like, do you want to FaceTime with them? Yes or no? And instantly it gives you that straight away. Do you want to look at their face? Do you want to talk to them in person? Because that's how dating has to be now because of this pandemic.
See, I think before the pandemic, that would have been considered dangerous. To not
No,
maybe not dangerous, but to
I'll say weird.
like to talk to someone straight away and then like on a dating app
Yeah,
and
but you're
then
all over
if you want to see
age.
their face, you want to have a conversation with them like right now.
I wouldn't
Like,
say it's dangerous. I
no,
don't think that's the best describing word because we're all legal. We're all over age.
no, not
If
dangerous. I mean like
I just think it was a bit weird, and I think it's a bit off-putting because some people are on dating sites just for sex. But I think I don't know if that maybe is getting filtered out now because obviously you can't do that during this pandemic. You couldn't just go and hook up with someone.
I'm sure people still are though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But let's do this. So I found this article by Forbes. Sorry, the brightness on my face. Let's turn it down a bit. There we go. And it's got 12 pandemic dating tips. How to do romance with the COVID-19 coronavirus. So I haven't looked at these yet, so I don't know what it's going to suggest. So
What's number one?
scroll. Oh, number one is be more selective and choose based on qualities that really matter.
But isn't that what you do if you were dating during a normal world?
No, not really, because I think when I had Tinder before the pandemic, it was literally just like, no, no, no. Oh, yes, no, no, no. Yes. It wasn't, oh, look at their bio. Where are they from? You know,
But
do you not
with,
do that? Oh, you're not on, the thing is, you're not on the dating apps now. So you don't think about that. You're just thinking of, what is it? Not pre-coronavirus.
pre.
Yeah, pre-coronavirus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I haven't been on the app since August. No, but yeah, about August.
But no, I
That,
think that's good. Number one, be more selective. Like I said, now I chose that guy because of his GameCube. That's a mutual thing. You know,
I suppose
before.
so that would be your selection process. They don't
No, no.
you find a
But
niche.
but in, like I said, in Tinder, they don't really have, on all dating sites or for our age, they don't exactly have, this is when I was, okay, they will have, this is when I'm born, that's their birthday, but it won't be like, the details of their life. So you have to be selective. And like I said, on Tinder, it was literally just no, no, yes, no, blah, blah, blah. And now it's kind of like, well, he's 25, he's in my area. Let's have a look at his bio. Oh, he doesn't have anything on it. No. It's kind of just.
Where if you had given them a chance, it might have been great.
Yeah, but let's not say that. Like, we don't know. That could be with any person. Okay, so it says, these days, personal qualities that will allow you to get closer to someone have to be more stringent than who looks like a movie star, or who has a nice car, or who isn't carrying an axe, who appears to be human, or who says hello back to me. Does that make sense?
No.
I think maybe it's like, oh, he looks buff. I hate using that word. He looks hench carrying that axe. I'm gonna swipe yes.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be deeper than looks now.
But sure, it's all about like humor and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but how can you get humor through a message? Like, I'm hilarious. Okay, I'm hilarious. I couldn't post that through message. Like, I can't get my humor through. Because I could think I'm quite sarcastic as well, and I think I can't quite get that through humor.
Difficult to convey over messages.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think I'm able to. You could, if you don't know somebody and they don't know your humor, it could come across rude. It could come across anyway, really. Like, if you just don't get it. Okay, number 2. Make it clear what you want.
This is number 2.
Yeah, number 2. Well, it's just, I don't think it's in the top. I think it's just 12 tips.
Okay.
But I think that's true because, for example, if you are just looking for a hookup and breaking the rules of COVID, you're going to need to put that out there. And I think that's the one thing with this pandemic has made me do. Like, I think I was talking to this guy and we then got each other on Instagram, and he's really nice. And then I was just in this way where I'm like, look, it's a pandemic. What am I doing? I'm not going to meet up with him. And I basically said to him, like, I am looking for something serious, but I'm also, if I don't get something serious out of it, I'm happy with friendship. Like, I'm chill with being friends with people too. And he was so chill about it, and he's really nice. And I still talk to him to this day. I just think I just had to put a stop because I'm just in this weird place where I'm like,
your decision. That's good.
Pardon?
Obviously, I don't condone people, breaking the rules, but I'm sure it's going to get to that point for so many people where it's like, I need that physical connection.
But also things like people wanting to like sext and stuff like that. They might want that kind of like FaceTime or phone sex and stuff like that, and you'd probably have to be straight up about that.
Yeah. Well, you would have to be.
Yeah, I know. Like, because somebody else might want that too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've come across some profiles where it's literally just like, I just want to hook up, and I'm like, cool, if that's what you want, then at least they're being honest about it.
And did you speak to them about it?
Oh no, and I swipe no. But you can see on their profile and that they say, oh, I just want to hook up, or their pictures are literally like, people post like dick pics, like, but they just kind of like hide the dick.
What, just like with the hand, like just...
Yeah, and like the puby bits at the top. Yeah, or their legs in the bath. I've seen so many men in the bath on Tinder.
With men and thinking their penises are special.
No, but I think it's like, I'd rather see your face, mate. Okay, number 3. Have enough remote meetings first. So if you are the jump into bed first, ask questions later type of person, this is not your time. Instead, take the time and effort to really get to know the person before getting physical. Berman thinks that it is actually a good thing in the long run. It offers more emotional protection. If people become intimate and have sex too quickly, this distorts things. Video dating can be an effective way to learn about each other. Nowadays, if you meet online, it's tough for that person to avoid meeting via video.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, like I do get that. Like I do think that's a thing. I think it also builds up confidence for someone. Like I've never been on a date. Like obviously, when I've had boyfriends, but I mean, like I've never met up with them and gone on dates before I've, you know, done dating. And the idea of dating to me excites me, but it also terrifies me. Like I don't think I could go on a date unless I was a bit drunk.
But some people's concept of dating is different than going on dates. If that makes sense. Like you could want to, you know, a date could just be going for a walk, but a date to someone else could be going for a dinner.
Yeah, no, I would much rather be a walk person.
Like it's different for everyone. I think it's genuinely about the two people that are involved and about what they want from the relationship they're having.
But I do think the remote meeting first is a good idea. But like obviously it says like if you don't want to, if you're one of those people that jump into bed with them first, but it's the hard thing is that we still want the physicalness. Like I'm not going to say what I said last night, but last night I was very adamant that it's like you miss the physical aspect of being with somebody.
Yeah, I mean there's not much replacement for it, is there?
No.
There's no replacement for it at all. We are human beings. We're all meant to be together.
Yeah.
We're meant to be social.
Exactly. We're social butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 4, ask key questions early. So these are the key questions. Some of them are a bit intense. Do you want to have children? What do you think about children? Do you believe the children are our future? How long was your longest relationship? Why did it end? What exactly do you mean by restraining order? Don't know why it says that. Do you ever want to get married? Have you ever been engaged or married? What do you think about races, ethnicity, genders, and other lifestyles? What are your thoughts about money? What do you want in life? What are you most proud of? Describe your personality. Do you smoke? What do you think about science? What is your dating or sexual history? So they're quite deep questions. I think obviously that's something you build up to. Like obviously main things like, you know, what you're looking for, dating aspect, those kind of questions. But I would never jump in and be like, do you want to have kids?
No, not
I think, do you know what? I think it depends on what level I think it depends what level you're at. Like maybe older people on dating websites, they might, if they're looking for kids, they might want to say that. But
it might come up in conversation, but surely that's not something you ask someone like straight away.
Yeah. I know. It depends. Like I said, I think it depends on age.
I'd be all right with the conversation, but if someone just asked me like on a dating app, that's a bit much.
Okay, number 5. If you decide to meet in person, establish a contract beforehand. Okay, let's elaborate. Say the virtual meeting has gone well and you've mutually decided that it's time to meet in person. Before this meeting occurs, set some ground rules on how you will interact. Okay, that's a good idea because we were talking about this. It can be very problematic to go into the first meeting with very different expectations. So we were saying about this, like when you meet somebody, what do? Do you hug them? Do you shake their hand? Do you elbow bump? We were saying about like a kiss. Like, obviously, we're not going to kiss, but you know, how do you approach it? Like,
yeah, do you do that weird foot tap thing?
Yeah, like some people might be meeting up thinking, you know what, the rules are out the window. But then you might go on thinking, no, my rules aren't out the window. Yeah, I think that's really good. I think that's a really good idea.
I think again, it depends on the two people, doesn't it? It's like, who are they? Are you like? Do you live with someone vulnerable? If it's two people that live by themselves, they might decide that's okay.
That's a really good point, James. So I couldn't get it out. That's a really good point because that's true. Imagine if I was living with like my vulnerable nan, but I still wanted to date, I would need to do that socially, like socially distanced. But you're right. To be fair, yeah, if I was living by myself and this guy was living by himself and we really hit it off,
at that point, what would be the difference? You're only putting yourselves at risk, and it's what you want to do.
Yeah, we might have a cheeky kiss or a cheeky handhold. Share a drink. Not saying that anyone should do that. Like,
No.
Okay, number 6. Choose a date location where you can socially distance. Pretty standard. Number 7, use safe transportation to and from the date location. Pretty standard. Number 8, maintain social distancing and other precautions during the date. Yeah, agree with that. Number 9, use other senses and the date to confirm or dispel impressions. What does that mean?
Other senses.
We're going to start smelling people socially. Like, remember, dating is a process, a marathon, not a sprint, unless the other person wants to race you. The purpose of the first in-person meeting is to confirm what you have figured out during the remote meetings. Okay, so I think it's mainly just like, you know, you're not going to just meet up with someone randomly, like, oh, hey, how are you? Yeah, let's meet up. It's saying you've taken your time, you've invested in them. But what are these other senses? Oh, I think maybe like not just sight now. It's going to be.
How do you feel on the inside?
Yeah, but that's not a sense, is it? If you're talking about the 5 senses.
All right. You can't touch them.
Yeah, I know. And you can't smell them. You can't taste them. You can only see them.
And hear.
Oh, okay. We're getting interesting now. Okay. Number 10, determine when and how you want to bubble. What's that mean? And how you want to bubble. Who knows? Maybe I really want to bubble with you. In this case, bubble doesn't mean bath. It means going into a social bubble together. So it allows you to hug, hold hands, and kiss. So it's basically saying if you want to kiss them, you need to get in a bubble together.
You need to be like, you need to live together.
So Forbes is really saying like any idea of physicalness has to be like if you're going to start being like boyfriend and girlfriend, isn't it? Because you're not just going to meet up with someone one time and then be in their bubble.
No.
Like, I don't think that's very safe.
That really makes sense.
Okay, you ready for number 11? Plan for sex.
Plan for sex?
No, planning for sex doesn't mean sending an Outlook or a Google Calendar invitation that says sex 7 p.m. to 7:05.
Personally, I'd be impressed with that though.
And ask the respondent to click yes, no, or maybe. Instead, it means that you should decide how much trust, can't say that word, how much trust should be earned before getting down, bumping uglies, or parking the Plymouth in the garage. Are they terms for sex? There are problems with sex coming too early. Let me rephrase that. There's a problem with people having sex too early in a relationship. See, the thing is, I think this is a huge topic, when you should have sex. Because I know people that can literally have sex on the first date and they are with that person. I know people that are just going out there, having fun, doing what they want. Obviously, not talking about now. This is pre-COVID. But for me, I wouldn't say I'm frigid because I don't really like that term. I just find with me, to enjoy sex and intimacy, I need to like them and have a bond kind of thing. Like, I think my last boyfriend, I made him wait 9 months before I slept with him. And it sounds like a long time, but there was loads of hiccups. We fell out, not friends. It wasn't, just full on 9 months. But I think it's just...
I don't think I could have sex with someone without, like, and not like them.
No, I'm not saying that. But I mean, you know how you could meet someone, you could be flirting all night, and then it's like, oh yeah, we've had a drink. Like, I think that's what I want. I would like to do that. Like, meet up with someone that I've been talking to. Oh, things are going really smooth. We're flirting with each other. You're feeling the vibe, like a one night stand kind of thing.
You do, you.
I know. But yeah, I think...
Not now though, obviously.
No, yeah, not now. Yeah, I think it's a dependent thing. Like that's what I said, it's a big topic to talk about. I know people that can do that. I haven't ever been able to do that. I would be really awkward, and I don't really find sex or intimacy fun unless I'm like in love. I'm joking. Okay.
No, there has to be a certain, even if it's just a one night stand, there has to be a certain level of intimacy. Otherwise, you are just smashing your genitals together.
Oh, that is such an ugly picture. Nobody wants to smash genitals. You want your genitals to caress each other.
That's weird.
That's nicer than smashing. It's like getting like a Play-Doh and a fist and just going, that's smashing. Caressing is like, ooh, this is nice. You know, that really hurt my hand, you know. Okay, are we on? Yeah, we're on 12. The final one. Enforce a mutual check-in system. Once you agree to be in a bubble with someone, you've got to maintain it as long as you want to stay physical contact. So it's just basically check in with each other when you're in a bubble. So that's Forbes. That's Forbes tips. So what tips do you think you want to take from that? Is there any that you stick out to you? I'm going to have a look again.
I don't know. It was just kind of all self-explanatory, wasn't it? Though? It was more common sense.
It was. I think the things that like reiterate itself is that the whole video chatting and stuff, and really, you know, picking people that you see a connection with, maybe through a bio, maybe through like, you know, you could be chatting to some guy that you're physically attracted to, you're messaging him a bit, and it's like, you know what, if we weren't in a pandemic, I probably would have met up with him. But then it's like, we are in a pandemic, he doesn't really have a lot of chat, thank you, next kind of thing.
Honestly, I just think when it comes to sex, and especially now during the pandemic, I think your best bet is to know yourself, know what you want. The other person is kind of consequential at that point.
But I think that's easier said than done. Like, I know myself. I know myself, and I know I want to get into a relationship. But then I'm also at this point where I'm like, how the hell am I going to get into a relationship during this time? And I'm not very good on my phone. You know?
Yeah, neither am I.
Exactly. So, and you have to maintain that. And I'm just like, I know when they say when you really love someone, they're messaging you all the time. It's like, no, you know, you're my best friend. Well, to be fair, I do actually call you all the time. But, you know, it's just, I think it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. And, yeah, I think it's learning curves. Who knows? Dating apps might change. Dating apps may be like no more photos, and you have to have like video heads of yourself. That's how you communicate.
No one's denying that it's hard. It's going to be hard from now on, most likely, until things get better. But we're human. We have to try, I suppose.
So we thought we would add this little bit in. Basically, I'm going to screen share. Oh, here we go. Can you see it, James?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
What age will you find your true love?
At what age will you find your true love? Okay, that was so annoying. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna go first. Or do you want to go first?
No, you go.
I'll go first. Okay. When you take this test, are you usually the first one? When you take a test, are you usually the first one finished? I'm usually the first one finished. You know what? I just get that done. You know, I'm dyslexic. I get that extra time, but she's done.
What even is this? Magicquiz.com.
Yeah, I just picked up the first thing. At what? Oh, wait, that's not a question. Do you want to get married? Absolutely. She's already got like her Twilight wedding dress, everything picked out.
You're the opposite to me.
I know, and this is why we're best friends. Okay, which one of these is most important to you? Exploration, knowledge, family, achievement, commitment, patience.
Wait, what was the question?
Sorry, I keep messing up with the headphones. Which one of these is most important? Obviously family is.
Yeah.
But I think it means family in the relationship, like having kids and stuff. That is important, but that's not what I'm looking for now.
What does exploration mean?
Exploring things, doing new things. I think it would either be exploration or patience, because I feel like somebody who's with me needs to have a lot of patience. We're going to do exploration. I keep reading that same title. You're dating someone in high school and it's time to pick colleges. Do they go to the same college? Mine didn't when we went to universities. We didn't go to the same. I went to the same university as you, though.
Yeah.
I would say only if we both wanted to go to the same school. I don't intentionally. Pardon?
Let them do them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm needy, but I'm not going to put them in a bag. Would you ever live abroad? Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Get me out of this country. Okay. I hate this question because I have cats. I love cats. Cats are my life. Got a little cat tattoo. My cat's over there. But I don't have a dog, and I've always wanted a dog.
I do think dogs are cuter. I think they're more loyal and they're happier, but cats are cute.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I'm going to have to say cats is because I have cats. I feel like I'll do them dirty if I don't pick cats. But I want a Malamute, a Rottweiler and a Malamute. Sex before marriage. Try before you buy. Try before you buy.
You can't just window shop, can you?
No. It's like window shopping for a wedding dress. Not ready. Pick a vacation destination. Oh, it's got to be Hawaii.
Hawaii would be fun, and Thailand would be fun too.
Yeah. I think because I've always wanted to marry a Pacific Islander. Hawaii is not Pacific though, is it? It's American. Have you ever done online dating? Yes, a lot of it. But well, we have to, can't we? I can't lie. It's a Friday night. What are you doing? Well, that's a difficult question.
Is partying on your own, like on there? Because
yeah, because I would say let's just do it post COVID. I'd be at a bar.
Yeah, partying, same thing. Yes. I'm back.
You're back. Okay. Which of these sounds most romantic? Oh, don't all cry. Romance. Okay. Taking a spontaneous trip together. I already feel like I'm going to cry. Just the idea of romance. Coming home to, I clean the whole house and you don't have to do anything. Surprising me with flowers. Elaborate. Getting a tattoo of my name. That the thing is, yeah, I would just tattoo, like, I would just tattoo a name on me. I would say flowers. Or staying up with me all night when I'm sick.
Yeah, I mean the rest of them are pretty normal, aren't they? Like bog standard romance, but the last one's pretty cute.
Yeah, but then the thing is, you need to do that. I would say, like, when someone surprises you with flowers, it means that they thought of you during the day. And they thought, oh, you know what, she'd really like those flowers, because I absolutely love flowers. So, you know, my partner could pick up a little weed off the floor and bring me a weed home. And I'd be like, oh my God, I'm in love. No, I'll do the staying up all night. Growing up, did you spend more time with your mum or dad? Both. Is more. My parents are gay. Step parent, honestly. Dad. That's good that they have that in there. You know.
Yeah.
Do you like kids? I adore them. I want tons. Truth. If you went to college, did you know what you wanted to major in when you started? No, I had no idea. I went there and got a degree that I. Pardon?
Here it's different. We have to pick what we're doing before we even go.
Yeah, but you can change stuff. Like when I was doing PR, I could pick up if I wanted to go into business or do more into like finance. So you pick up different ones when you go along.
Yeah.
You're walking over to your friend's house. You know there's a nice park you can walk through, but it's a bit out of the way. I'm walking through the park. Yeah, I would walk through the park.
Take the scenic route. Life's too short not to.
Choose a wedding dress. Oh. I like this one, but I like this one with the bottom bit of that. We'll do that one. That's not my Twilight wedding dress, but how long have you worked in your current job? About 1 to 2 years. Do you bring work home with you, or are you into strong? I do bring home, but it's mainly things like painting and stuff. Where I work at a primary school, it's all like making
like
leaves.
Tell them every night.
No. Yeah, I bring home work. When was the last time you moved? How long ago did we leave uni? 4 years ago?
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Yeah, so in the last 5 years. How many hobbies do you have?
Last time I've moved.
way too many. I have way too many hobbies.
Yeah.
Are you married? No. Come on. What's your favorite season? Autumn. Get me in that autumn mood. Would you rather be dating someone you don't love or just be single? Oh, just be single. Why would I want to date somebody I don't love?
Oh no. You could learn to love them.
No, I think it's saying, like, would you just want to be with someone for the sake of being with someone? Which one of these traits is a deal breaker? Literally all of them. They're all deal breakers. Cheating, deal breaker. Somebody doesn't respect me, deal breaker. Somebody's not committed, deal breaker. Somebody's the controlling. We do like a bad boy that's a bit controlling. Someone who's boring. Yeah, we like controllingness. Not too, obviously not too controlling, like you can't wear.
Surely.
Pardon?
Yeah, they're all pretty
Yeah, but someone who's boring, they might not be boring, they might just like not understand themselves. Like, I would love to stay in, like, I'm a homebody. Someone who doesn't have a life outside of a relationship. Yeah, they're all deal breakers. I think the top two, though, is cheating and who doesn't have respect. And I think they're both the same, because if you cheat on someone, you don't have respect for them. If you don't have respect for them, you're going to cheat on them. So I'm just going to click the respect one. But they're both the same. Oh my God. Okay, wait, it's got my answer. Oh, I knew it was going to be like this. Sometimes people are worth the wait. You'll meet your true love when you're elderly. I'm going to meet someone when I'm old and wrinkly. Slow and steady wins the race. You're the kind of person who isn't seeking out love all the time. I am. I'm always seeking out love. You're more invested in doing things you love, making yourself a good person and building the life you love. If the right person comes along, then you'd love to include them. If the patient has won out, oh wait, that patience has won out. You'll find your true love when you're good and ready. Each of you will be mature, wonderful versions of yourself, and you'll fit together like a glove, like a hand. You'll fit together like a hand in the glove and get. I'm gonna cry. I kind of like that. That's what I feel what my life is like. I'm at that point where it's like I want to meet somebody, but
yeah. Was it worth giving this website all your data?
Yeah. Because I'll meet them when I'm good and ready. So to round things up, how do you feel you're going to see dating during this pandemic?
I think I'm optimistic.
How do you feel about it? You're optimistic. Okay, that's what we like to hear. Yeah.
I'm optimistic. Yeah. Again, no one's denying that this is going to be hard.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult, but I'm optimistic that I'll find a way.
And it's going to be difficult for all of us. Like, we're all in this together.
Yeah.
I think what we need is we need people to send us some dating stories, pandemic dating stories. I think that'd be funny. I'm going to do some digging. I'm going to ask some of my friends if they can tell us some, if they have any COVID stories. Because I do actually, it's not really a story, but I was on Tinder. Do you remember when I told you about that boy? Like, I don't know if people are just can't be asked anymore, but I was on Tinder and it was just really odd. I don't know if he was just joking about. Let's have a look if I still have the message. Oh, no, I don't think I do.
You're about to out this guy.
No. I wasn't going to say his name. I think I screenshot it. Anyway, he said something to me and it was quite rude, but I think he was trying to like flirt. And I was just like, I can't remember what I said back. This is what I need to find the message. And his reply was, "Shut up, you painting." I was just a bit like, okay.
Oh,
it's not really a funny story. It was just a weird thing that just came across Tinder. And I just don't know if people are trying to approach dating differently now.
I think some people have given up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think some people are just like, you know what? I can't be asked to do the hi, how are you? I'm just going to tell her to shut up because she's a painting.
Or maybe dating's just changed since we were both in the game, Sophie.
Pardon?
Maybe dating's just changed since we were both last in the game.
Well, I haven't been in the game for a long time. Well, no, I've been in the game for a long time now. I haven't been in a relationship for like 2 years.
I haven't been in a relationship for a year either.
Yeah, 2 years.
Weird.
But yeah, I like that you're optimistic. The
What about you?
question is, are you going to download any dating apps, or are you going to just going to give it some time before you do it? Because you're not going to meet anybody. You're not going to talk to anybody.
I'm just not interested at the moment.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Not for me. What about you?
Well, like I said, I don't really use Bumble. I've been using Tinder a bit more. Haven't really been using Hinge that much. You know what? I'm going to try and keep optimistic, but I just know in my heart of hearts, I'm going to meet my husband when we're at a grocery store, and we both pick up the same apple or something. That's how it's going to happen. It's not going to be over a dating app. But that's me not being optimistic. Okay, I'm going to meet somebody eventually.
That's it. Just leave it there.
I'm going to meet somebody. Okay, thank you for watching our podcast. I hope this has helped or made you laugh. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget the email is below if you want to email us anything. Everything will stay anonymous. And thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.